All right. Good morning. Today we are going to talk about solving linear equation in one variable. For instance, if I have 3x plus 5 minus 5, 3x minus 5 equals negative 10. So the first step, we are going to add 5 to both sides because we need to eliminate 5 from negative 5. So we do plus 5 and then plus 5 here, right? So which will cancel 5, negative 5 and 5 will cancel each other out. So we have 3x equals, we know negative 10 plus 5 is negative 5. Then we divide both sides by 3. And then x will be equal to negative 5 over 3, right? So the solution of my equation is negative 5 over 3, which means if I replace x by negative 5 over 3 in my equation, I will get a true statement. So let's check. So I want to check. So I want to check x is x equal to negative 5 over 3. So replace x by negative 5 over 3 in my equation. So 3 times negative 5 over 3 minus 5, is that equal to negative 10? So we know 3 and 3 cancel each other out, so we get negative 5 minus 5, which is equal to negative 10. And we know negative 5 minus 5 is negative 10, so negative 10 equals negative 10, which is true, all right? So that means the solution is negative 5 over 3, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Let's say we have 3 over 2x plus 5 equals 1 over 3. I want to solve for x. This time I'm dealing with fraction, 2 and 3. The denominators are 2 and 3. So first I need to find the LCD. So step 1, find the LCD. LCD stands for least common denominator, right? Least common denominator. Right? So the LCD of 2 and 3 is, is 6, right? And now we have step 2. My goal is to find x. So I want to get rid of the fraction. So all I need to do is to multiply the entire equation by the LCD. So multiply the equation by LCD, by the LCD. Okay, so which is 6. So we have 6, sorry. We have 6 parentheses 3 over 2x plus 5 equals 1 over 3. And now we distribute. So 3 times 2, we know that's 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9, so 9x. And then 3 times 5, we know that's 30. And then 3 times 1 over 3, 6 times 1 over 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 6 times 5 is 30. And now 6 times 1 is 6 divided by 3 is 2. So then we subtract 30 from both sides. And we have 9x equals negative, so this is cancelled. We have negative 28, right? Because 2 minus 30 is negative 20. Then we divide both sides by 9. And we get x equals negative 28 over 9. So that is the solution of my equation, right? Any question? Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's say I have the equation negative 3 parentheses 2x plus 5 minus 4x minus 7 equals 8, right? So my first step is to remove the parentheses. So I'm going to remove the first one by distributing negative 3. So negative 3 times 2x, negative 6x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And I have a negative 1 here. So negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. Negative 1 times negative 7 is 5 to 7 equals 8. And now we can combine like terms here. Negative 6x minus 4x will give us negative 10x, right? And negative 15 plus 7 is negative 8 equals 8, right? So now we need to move the negative 8. So by adding 8 on both sides. So which is canceled. So I have negative 10x equals 16, right? Because 8 plus 8 is 16. And we divide both sides by negative 10, right? So cancels this out and we have x equals, so now we need to reduce. So it will be negative 8 over 5, right? So again, we have to move the negative sign to the top. So we get negative 8 over 5. So that my solution is negative 8 over 5. We can check again by plugging in x equals negative 8 over 5 in our equation, right? Good. Let's say we have negative 3x plus 5 equals negative 3 times x plus 2. We want to solve this. So again, we need to distribute 3, negative 3. So this side is fine. We don't need to distribute anything. So we have negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x. And then negative 3 times 2, which is minus 6. And then we can, just minus 5 from both sides. So we get this to cancel. We have negative 3x equals negative 3x minus 11. So we have negative 3x here, negative 3x here. We can just cancel them out. And so that means we only have 0 left on this side. So 0 equals negative 11. Is that possible? Can 0 equals negative 11? So that is not true. This is not true. If that's the case, that means there is no solution. Or you can just write no solution, right? You can just write this, no solution, right? Because this means any way you replace any value of x will not make this equation true, right? There is no x you can replace by to get a true statement, right? Any value. All right. Let's say we have 4 times negative 2x plus 8 equals negative 8x, negative 8x plus 32, right? So this is my equation, but first I need to distribute the 4. So I distribute the 4. 4 times negative 2x is negative 8x. 4 times 32, 4 times 8 is 32. Sorry, I'm giving the answer. Equals negative 8x plus 32. Now, I know I can see the left side is equal to the right side. They're identical, right? So I can even get rid of this, get rid of 32, and I get 0 equals 0, which is true, right? This is always true. So if that's the case, I mean my equation has infinite solution. Infinite solution, because no matter what value of x I picked, I will still get the 0 equals 0, right? Or a true statement. If I replace x by 100, this right side will be equal to left side. They're identical. If I replace x by 1, same thing. If I replace x by 2,000, it's the same thing. If I replace x by negative 10, it's the same thing. So that's why we have infinite solution, right? So not one solution, not no solution, but infinite. We cannot count the number of solutions, number of value of x that will make this equation true. Okay, so these are the different type of solution we can get when you solve an equation. One solution, no solution, or infinite solution, right? So infinite solution is when you always get a true statement, such as 1 equals 1, 2 equals 2, and that are both sides are identical. No solution means if you cannot find any value of x, which means you will get a false statement. For instance, 6 equals 10, 9 equals 20, 21 equals 30. So they are not equal to each other. So that will give you no solution. Okay, thank you for paying attention.